All right, welcome back, Wayward Soles. Double tap in, episode 119. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. I would show the other side. There you go. I would show the other side, but, well, I can't say much. You know, they are having a shit season, but they beat the Yankees last night, so.
Hey, that's got to count for something. And I feel like it, again, I don't watch much baseball. I don't watch baseball on TV.
Yeah.
I will every now and then. But I don't watch sports on TV.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I do know is that if you don't love the Yankees, you hate the Yankees. Like there's no
evil
middle.
empire. Right. Exactly right.
Like,
yeah.
So it doesn't matter what kind of year your team is having. If they beat the Yankees, that's okay. That's all that it's all
that matters.
Yep.
When I was watching football, I was a Ravens fan, and I always said 2 games were important in the year when they played the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give a shit if they lost all the other games. As long as they won those 2, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing.
And the other interesting thing about Orioles fans, and this is just an observation, is that as we come into the season, we're gonna have the best year ever. We're going to the World Series
every year.
We're getting a ring every year.
Yep.
And then, like, how far into the season are we?
A month.
I was gonna say a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
A month in, the fucking bums. Like,
yeah.
6 weeks ago, you were saying how amazing they were, and that you're gonna go to the World Series.
Yep.
You're a month in, like,
and it's tanked.
Right.
Absolutely tanked. Now, I said beginning of the year, in fact, I made a couple of Facebook posts about it, that the Orioles, if they had a good year, they would be in 3rd place because the Yankees improved. Boston certainly improved.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto improved. Did the Orioles? Nope. Not at all. So I said, we're a 4th place team. If they have a great year, they're a 3rd place team. And where are they right now? They're fighting for the cellar spot with Tampa Bay.
But again, like, the season goes through September, October. Mm-hmm. Like, you have 6 more months of baseball. And I'm not saying that they're like, I'm not one of those people that they're going to the World Series, that they're going to win, like they're going to win out. Like, I'm just saying there's a chance they're not going to be as bad as everybody thinks they are right now.
So let me read to you the news from this morning.
Okay.
They have sent Gary Sanchez to the disabled list. They have sent Jordan Westberg to the disabled list. They have transferred Grayson Rodriguez, their ace, to the 60-day disabled list, meaning he might not be back, and transferred Colton Cowser with a thumb fracture to the 60-day. So there are, right there, 4 of their top players are now unavailable because they're going on the injured list. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, things are not looking good. And that big signing they had with Charlie Morton, son of a bitch. I mean, it's just, man.
I'm telling you.
I've been watching college ball like it's cool.
Oh.
I love college football. I love college baseball.
It is cool. Do you know the best thing about that? And
watching the softball players and their nice tight asses. I mean, their nice uniforms.
Well,
good morning, Benjamin.
Good morning. I was going to say that the love of the game.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the love of the game. Yes. Yeah, that's it.
That too.
Oops, my bad.
But at that point, I think it was a couple of shows ago we talked about baseball being a game of individuals playing collectively as a team. But if so and so hits that grand slam 20-2, that's extra buying power for them later. Yes. And I get that. I understand that. Like you have to take care of yourself, but at the same time you have to have, like, it's still a team sport.
Yes. Yeah.
And at some point karma is going to come fuck you with a cactus. All right? Like that's what's going to happen.
Oh, yes.
But from what I have seen in college sports, it's still about the love of the game. It's more technical. They're more proficient. They're like, they hustle. Like,
go get them, brothers!
What do we got? Wonder if Ocean City's going to get the hit too.
Don't know. Nothing's coming up on my CAD yet.
It's a siren test.
Electrical hazard.
Oh, boring.
Yep, Germantown Road.
Call me back when it's on fire.
Yep.
Here's another hot take. The electrical outlet sparking that's dispatched from construction fire.
Yeah.
No structure fire.
No.
It's electrical hazard.
No.
Dogs just want to go too. Dogs want to go to jobs.
Now the siren has stopped. They'll continue because they're feeding off of each other.
Yeah.
And then one of them will break and go, oh, okay, we're done.
All right, we're good.
That's Cooper and Chip.
Yeah.
Let it go. Hey. Okay. There we go. Bless their hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the firebox the other night, and they dispatch Ocean City, Berlin, Ocean Pines for an oven fire.
Yeah.
And Jennifer says, why are they sending millions of dollars worth of equipment for an oven fire? And I said, and I'll be frankly honest, dispatchers have had their common sense taken away from them. They can't use common sense. They can't do anything other than what that book says.
Mm-hmm.
And, back in the day, it's an oven fire. Close the oven door. We'll send somebody to you. They'll have to get the smoke out. They'll do all that shit, whatever. Now they can't do that.
Yeah.
If it's anything inside those four walls and that roof, it's a structure fire. And I don't like it. Like I was explaining to Jennifer the other night, as soon as someone hears residential structure fire or any kind of commercial structure fire, any type of structure fire, that sends their adrenaline through the roof. It makes them go extra fast. It does all this kind of stuff. And then it's not until an officer pipes up or the first piece of apparatus goes responding to be advised the fire's in the oven.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all that liability.
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents.
Yep. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
So hey, we were supposed to talk about an eBay story last show, and I don't even know what we ended up talking about. Oh no, that's when we got
interrupted
by
Miss Sarah.
Yeah.
Who can interrupt us at any time.
Anytime. Her dad probably doesn't want that, but
No. Caleb was all about it. We're gonna have Caleb back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So what's this eBay story now that we're 10 minutes in?
Now that we're into it. So we get the G3 and we're river fishing and doing all this stuff, and it is quite chilly.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Jennifer, being of the fair sex, doesn't have the thick blood like us manly men, was getting a little bit chilly.
There we go.
Yeah. Turn that fucking electronic siren off. The fuck. So anyhow, I decided I'm going to buy her an insulated flotation suit. If you've ever seen one, they're used for ice fishing. They're used for cold weather fishing. They will basically keep you alive if you fall overboard in cold water. So I find a set, I buy it, it comes in, and Jennifer puts it on and really likes it. So I get messing with it. I really like it. So I decided that I at least need the jacket. Now she got the bibs and the jacket. I at least need the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So I find another one on eBay and I purchase it. This was April 8th.
Okay.
4 days go by, no shipping notice, which normally you get a shipping notice within 24 hours.
Right.
And nope, nothing. So I shoot the seller a message. Hey, when can I expect delivery? It's still cold. I want to fish. Da, 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 da. No response. So, all right, you've got my attention now.
Yeah.
7 days go by, nothing. So I start the process to file a complaint with eBay. And this is where I'll say eBay is good. They're real good.
Yeah, I know there's been a number of times that you've done this, and their response is almost immediate.
Yep. So they said, all right, we're going to reach out to the seller. We give them 3 days. And I said, yep, not a problem. 3 days goes by, no response. It gives me the option of requesting a refund or something. So that's what I do. Done, Rob, by the 25th, then let us know and we'll refund your money. Midnight on the 25th, they sent me an email that said, did you receive the package? When I get the email, I click no. Within minutes, my money had been refunded.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Unlike pit balls that took forever.
Yeah.
It was instant.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So hats off to eBay. And they assured me the entire time, if it doesn't arrive, it's protected by our money back guarantee. We've got you covered, is literally what it says.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And sure enough, it did. So now I got to find another one, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I got plenty of time.
Yeah. Heck yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's one thing that I haven't, like, I would go on it years ago, but I haven't gone on there and messed with it. And like, it's kind of the same thing like we talked about with Marketplace. Like, if it was a separate app, I'd probably be on it every day. But
yes.
Like it's kind of hot and cold. Like, I'll go scrolling through, take a look, see what's going on. And
I check Marketplace almost every day. I do the for me section, then I do the local section.
Mm-hmm.
And I do it once a day. I look, nope, nothing I need today, and get away from it. eBay, I look specifically if I have a need. And I'll check Amazon, I'll check whatever other store carries it, and then I'll go to eBay and do the price shop.
Temu.
Yep. So also, with all the tariffs, one of the people I shop with is at Pisces Fun or PC Fun, whatever it is. And and I've noticed it on several other websites that they have put, due to increasing tariffs, our prices may change. If you're going to order something, order it now. Hell of a marketing strategy, folks. Good job. It's like the ammunition scare a little while back. You start scaring people, they're going to hoard ammunition. They're going to hoard fishing reels. They're going to hoard whatever.
Yeah.
well played. So
Yeah.
I'm not buying shit right now. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, because I was going to get one. I say I was going to get one. I was going to at least look for the one that I want.
Yeah.
And like I think like we talked a couple shows ago, put it in the note for Rachel, so she's not picking or getting something that's drastically more expensive than what we need.
Right.
But thankfully, Tom Davis hooked me up with a reel, and it's all set, ready to go. I was actually thinking about walking down to the city park this morning, drop little man off, got some laundry going. I don't feel like cleaning up and picking up. I tell you what, yesterday I busted my butt around this place. I got the first grass cutting of the season, cleaned the house up. We were gone for the weekend, so the place was just a mess. Started the laundry, all that kind of stuff. And like you walk in, the toys are put away, the hat like shit's right. It wasn't 20 minutes with the kids home, and the toys are strewn across the floor. There's shit all over the place, shit outside. I was like, by the time we got them in bed, I was like, I don't have the energy to pick this up. And you know what? I'm looking at it right now, and like, so Lincoln has started carrying this little broom with him everywhere he goes. It's got green bristles, and it's got a wooden handle that goes down to like, the top of the broom where all the bristles stick into. It's that part is wooden as well. Yeah. And he carries this thing around with him everywhere he goes in the house. And if you don't get hit by it at least 3 times in the afternoon, you're doing something. And like, I'm looking at it now, it's just like, yeah, he already got me twice with that. Like the corn cob that he's thrown around the living room. Like, you look at the place and it's a mess, but like, that's because the kids live here and they were having fun this morning before they went to school. So yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yep, absolutely.
But shit, they can make a mess.
Of course, I'm doing this now, making a fucking wreck of everything.
But don't you make a mess, Miss Jennifer's?
Oh, dude, you should see all the seeds that are all around me. This is one of the Regals I bought from them.
Uh-huh.
This is my fresh.
You froze up on us. Which one is that?
This is the 1000. It's the Fierce or Flame. The Flame 1000 from PC Fun or Pisces Fun, however you want to say it. And by the way, QU will always be Kulu for me. Talking about shit like that, it'll always be that. So PC Fun, Pisces Fun, what the fuck ever.
Which one was that?
Do what now?
The Flame 1000?
Yeah, Flame 1000. Very happy with it. The rods I fished with flounder fish yesterday were the same reels, but they are the 4000. A little bit bigger reel, a little sturdier. Yeah. And thank God I had one, because that one doormat was 20 inches. He's a big fucker. You know what's happening to that fish?
What are you doing?
I'm stuffing that bitch tonight.
Hell yeah.
I got to go get some crab meat, make some crab imperial, and we're having stuffed flounder for dinner. So you all join the Facebook group. Go back to April 29th, and you can see the pictures of crab imperial, because that'll be there tonight.
Heck yeah.
Crab imperial stuffed flounder.
We tonight we have, so once a week Rachel tutors one of our friends' kids, and they end up joining us for dinner. I think we talked about this before. In the process of setting all this up, we're like, all right, well, we're talking times, and I was like, well, by the time we're done, like if they just go home, they still have to do dinner. They still have to, like everything else, we still have to do dinner. Why don't they just stay for dinner? Like, we make enough food to feed our family and their family And if we increase it a little bit, like, we're good. So last week, she, the other mom sent the flank steak with balsamic caprese. I know it's been like the little picture's been floating around the Insta tweets all over the place. And she's like, "This looks really good." But let me jot that down. So I went up to the Sam's Club yesterday, got right nice piece of flank steak. And the nice thing about going to the Sam's Club to get flank steak is you don't get one.
Yep.
You get two. Yeah. So we got that. I got the little mozzarella balls. I got a big thing of tomatoes. So we're going to do that. We're going to have mashed potatoes. We're going to have rice. And then I got a bunch of heads of lettuce, or a bunch of things of the romaine hearts, whatever the hell they're called. So if you want a steak salad, if you want steak and mashed potatoes, if you want steak and rice, whatever you want, it's going to be available here. So nice. I'm very excited for that.
Yes. I can see why. Tasty shit.
Yeah. And I tell you what, for the longest time, I've been like a propane grill guy. And that was before the pellet smokers. And then the Camp Chef or the Blackstone. But this keg has been getting a workout here recently, folks. And holy cow. Like,
yeah, buddy.
I tell you, it's just as easy if I fire it up and leave it like pretty well dampered off. And it still comes up to whatever temperature I want. Like, I don't keep it so closed off that it's going to be like a low and slow.
Right.
But I leave it open enough to come up. And by the time Rachel and the kids come home, we play a little bit. I keep checking on it. It's right there, 350, 400 degrees. Go out there, throw whatever meat we're cooking on it, and we're good to go. And when you're done, close it off. And man,
the thing I like about my egg style burning lump charcoal is when you cut it out, the fire goes out and you still have charcoal left.
Yep.
And if I fill that basin up, I can cook for weeks.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've got an electric fire starter. I jam it down into coals, plug it in. It heats an element, sets my charcoal on fire. If I'm not in a rush, but if I'm in a rush, I'll still use the chimney and I'll fill it with a net little extra bit and get it going good in 10 minutes, dump it. And that's almost an instant ready to cook kind of deal. But if I know I'm going to cook, I just plug that thing in and let it get going good and nice and even.
I use the Duraflame like fire starters.
Yeah.
And I think I got it down to 7 minutes. Nice. I'll set a timer on my watch, 7 minutes, and I'm closing it up, opening the vents and letting it go. And again, I'm not I'm not cooking right away.
Yeah.
But I'm opening it all up so that way, 10 minutes after that, 17 minutes total, I'm ready to throw something on there and get after it. So, but yeah, I mean, I tell you what, like, I have really come to appreciate cooking on that charcoal. And I look forward to going out and like the smell of it starting up. I think I also mentioned this before is the chips that people use for the electric smoker.
Yep.
I'll take those, and instead of putting them in like the pan above the fire, like I'll sprinkle it around the outside edge of my fire. And holy cow, I did that last night with some venison.
Game changer.
That'll be a whole other conversation. That's going to be a whole other show in itself.
Yeah, we'll do that next episode.
Yeah, but
that way that's a cliffhanger, folks.
Yeah. But like once that, and it's not like I think if you put it right on the coals, right on the charcoal, it's going to catch on fire and burn. But putting it around the outside edge, like it eventually burns, but it gets that, like you get the smoke that you want from it. And
if you have time, you can soak them.
Yeah. So, but it's been a lot of fun.
Couple episodes ago, we talked about, I did some cheeseburgers with the Chop House burgers, whatever. And I said that going out to that and flipping them and smelling it took me back to acetate, cooking on the little Weber with charcoal. It's the charcoal. And charcoal imparts a summer flavor. I absolutely love it. There's so much nostalgia in it for me. And ours gets used 3-4 times a week this time of year.
Oh yeah. Ours, no, we were away over the weekend, but if we cook a meal in the house, it's because it's going in the oven.
Right.
And really at that point, like if we did that pasta bake, which I think I'm thinking about doing that maybe Wednesday. Like I could do that all outside,
Yep.
like, and then put it in a pan, cover it, and put it on one of the pellet grills. Yeah. There's
damn
shit. I already want to start talking about the meal last night.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Would you guys?
Because it does deserve its own episode, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you guys? I know it looked good as fuck.
Oh, holy cow!
Yeah. Damn it. No, I'm out.
Last night was a fasting day for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Today's a fasting day until dinner time.
Yeah. So next show is going to be our dinner last night and your dinner tonight. Because I know you guys, like when you break your fast, it's a meal to be jealous of.
Yep. Yeah. It's in fact, I got to go to Grocery Kitty and Walmart today. I got to hit 2 stores. I need to. We discussed a couple episodes ago, maybe, about the Wagyu. So today is the Wagyu mission.
Oh, okay.
So I know that I looked at Harris Teeter, and Harris Teeter has some, but I didn't see any big steaks, I guess. This is a good thing to say. I saw ground. I saw some sort of other small steak, but I didn't see any decent steaks. So I'm going to look at Walmart, see what they have, because they do carry that Market Side or whatever it's called brand.
Yeah.
And they got some Wagyu stuff there. And then if I need to ride up to the Teeter, I'll ride to the Teeter and see what they've got.
Yeah. I think you'll find it at Walmart.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I tell you, the other place, if you're going to Walmart, Aldi is right there.
Yes. Oh, yes. Forgot about them. Yeah. I'll walk in there with my 8 bags stuffed in my back pocket and not use the quarter for the cart.
I saw something where they were like, it's the best deal going, where you take a roll of quarters and it's $25? So
is that right? I don't know.
So, I don't know. However many quarters are in a roll of quarters, as you take that and you go and get that many carts, then you put it on a trailer and take it to a recycling place. Not only do you get your quarters back, but you now get the money for the carts.
And it's not theft because you paid for it.
Kind of. I read that. I was like, that's fucking hysterical. Can you imagine seeing somebody driving down the road with a trailer full of Aldi carts?
God damn, that's funny. That's hysterical.
If they were smart, they would start using like the plastic carts so that people wouldn't steal their shit.
Right. Oh my God.
Man. Hey, you got a trailer I can borrow?
Do what?
You got a trailer I can borrow?
Yeah, it's right there.
Perfect.
Yep. 12-foot landscaping trailer with a ramp.
Perfect.
Good Lord have mercy. When I wasn't a fan of Aldi, and I'll tell you why. I don't know if we talked about this before. When I was up the road, we had one in the township. And you talk about fucking ghetto. Now, Springersbury, very rich. And everything was aesthetically appealing, just really nice shit. Then you go around the corner and there was a fucking Aldi. And oh my God, what a fucking mess that place was.
Yeah. The one in Salisbury is nice. I've not been in the one in Berlin.
Berlin's not bad yet.
Okay. We were just in the one where my in-laws are, which is, I think there's pockets of lower than average income in that area. Yeah. And they go to Aldi. And I think some of it has to do with the volume of sales that they're doing. Because Aldi, Sam's Club, Costco, like all those kind of places, like they're just fucking trashed. And again, I think it's because of the volume of people. Like they literally cannot keep up with the number of people walking through the doors.
Right.
Like it's insane. So
I
give a little bit of pass for that. We stopped at an Aldi on the way out of DC. We were somewhere in Prince George's County, and Rachel's like, "Oh, there's an Aldi up here." We like Aldi because their produce is fresh. Like if you're going to eat it right away, like you can get their produce.
Yeah.
They don't use artificial colors in the store brand foods, and they're actually pretty good. Like I think their store brand Doritos are better than the actual Doritos. So we like Aldi. So Rachel said, "Oh, there's an Aldi up here," and I think we were just inside Prince George's County. And we pulled in. I was like, we just pulled into the parking lot, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Instant regret.
Yep. Yeah, that's hopping out of the vehicle with the big Glock with all the extra magazines I can carry.
Yeah. Yeah. It was one of those like we stay right next to each other the entire fucking time. And then get back in the fucking car. Let's go. Oh,
your car was still there. Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they had the trailer with the camera up on it. And yeah. Not a good time.
BG. Gotta love it.
Yeah. So hey, we're gonna wrap this show up just so we can cut to the chase and get to the good stuff on the next show. So come back and join us to hear what we had last night for me. We might even talk a little bit more about tonight, and then what's tonight at the Double Tap, because they're both going to be great. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.